A band breaks up, gets resurrected by an old album, returns with a title like Specialist in All Styles, and somehow still sounds cooler than half the planet. Welcome to Music Storytime, where we gently kidnap your algorithm and introduce it to better taste and music. Enjoy the background music in the free usage playlist, you dirty scoundrels. Now continuing today's focus music band Orchestra Baobab. That is Orchestra Baobab. And the whole story has enough midnight glow, elegant rhythm, and bonkers longevity to make you wonder whether this group was assembled by expert tailors in a nightclub basement somewhere in Dakar. Orchestra Baobab began as the house band for Dakar's Baobab Club, which is already a fabulous origin story. Not a garage, not a basement rehearsal space, but a nightclub. You can practically hear the polished shoes on the floor. The group drew from musicians who had already passed through the Star Band de Dakar, so this was not some accidental gathering of amateurs with good jackets. These were serious players stepping into a scene built for long nights, dancing, and the kind of music that makes a room feel expensive, even if the furniture is not. What made Orchestra Baobab special was the blend. Afro-Cuban currents, Senegalese roots, Casamance flavor, and a style that moved with the confidence of people who knew subtlety could hit just as hard as volume. The band never needed to shout. It just glided in and quietly took control of the air. Start with Utrus Horas, because this is one of those songs that feels like it was designed for a city after dark. It has that liquid motion, that beautifully unhurried grace, the sense that every instrument knows exactly how much to say and when to leave space for someone else. This is the track to play when you want to understand how Orchestra Baobab could sound sophisticated without turning stiff. It is smooth, but not sleepy, refined, but still full of pulse. Then there is Verra Ça, which carries a slightly more cosmopolitan glow. The Paris session connection matters here. You can feel the band stretching outward, not losing itself, but wearing a sharper lapel for the evening. The song feels worldly without becoming distant, and that is one of Orchestra Baobab's great tricks. They could sound rooted and international at the same time, like Dakar and Havana had met in a well-dressed room and decided to order one more round. And then, Bul Ma Miin, a song from the reunion era that proves this band did not come back just to wave politely at its own legend. This is comeback music with poise. There is warmth in it, authority too, the sound of musicians returning not to recover a spark, but to show they never misplaced it. That whole comeback was slightly bonkers in the best way. A reissue of Pirate's Choice helped trigger the reunion, which means an old recording essentially reached through time, tapped the band on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, you are still needed." That might be the most delightful part of the Orchestra Baobab story. They are not just a great band. They are a band whose second life arrived because the first one refused to stop glowing. Produced in the comeback era by people like Youssou N'Dour and Nick Gold, supported by listeners who had finally caught up to what the band had been doing all along, Orchestra Baobab became one of those rare groups whose legend actually deepened with age. So when you line up Utrus Horas, Verra Ça, and Bul Ma Miin, you get three beautiful angles on the Baobab magic. One is the velvet doorway, one is the worldly glide, and one is the seasoned return. Together they make Orchestra Baobab sound like a room full of candlelight, history, and rhythm, wearing immaculate cuffs and refusing to leave until the night itself starts dancing.